everyone, and welcome to the fall event. My name is Marcela Ramirez, and I'm the nurse practitioner here at SBA Dermatology. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite treatments, which is Thermage FLX, and all the ways that we can combine the Thermage with other treatments that we offer here in the office. So I'll go into some details about that. So Thermage FLX is one of our skin tightening devices. It uses radio frequency energy, or basically heat, to help stimulate our own collagen cells. It's completely non-invasive, so I usually tell my patients that you can get it done today and go to a dinner party tonight because you're not going to have any downtime with it. It does take about 6 months to see the full results, to really see that tightening effect in your skin. But usually we have patients come back in 6 months to follow up and look at before and after photos. So Thermage is a great treatment that will help with skin tightening. It's also going to help brighten up your skin, and it's just going to give you a nice, pretty, more healthy looking skin overall. One of my favorite ways to combine Thermage is combining it with Fraxel. We package that together and we call it the Thermofrax. And so we do the Thermage, the Thermage and the Fraxel the same day. Fraxel is a resurfacing type of device, so it works great for pigmentation, for texture, for pores, for fine lines. So by combining both treatments, the Thermage is going to go deeper into the skin to work more on skin tightening, and the Fraxel is going to work a little bit more superficially to really help erase some of that sun damage that we get over the years, that usually display with like brown spots or bigger pores or etched in lines. So by combining both treatments together, you're going to get these great results with skin tightening and just overall just healthier looking skin. We do it all on the same day. Like I said, we do the Thermage first. We get you ready for the Thermage. Once we're done, that takes about an hour and 15 minutes. Once we're done with the Thermage, we let you numb for about 30 to 45 minutes or longer if you needed to. And then we do the Fraxel. And the Fraxel, we can do different settings depending on what you're trying to address. We can be more conservative if you have less sun damage, or if you're okay with being a little bit more aggressive, we can, and if you're a good candidate to be more aggressive, then we can increase the settings, just knowing that you will have a little bit more downtime with higher settings. And with the Fraxel, you'll see a nice improvement within the next few weeks as far as pigmentation, texture, pores, and fine lines. So I usually have patients come back about a month later after their Thermofrax procedure, and we get to see what the Fraxel has done after just the one treatment, and then we decide if we're good with just one Fraxel or if we did want to do extra treatments. After that, then we put you to make sure that you're following a good skin regimen. So using a good sunscreen, some good retinol products, maybe even something to help with pigmentation. That's going to help the results look better and last longer. And then I have patients follow up in 5 months after that to see what the Thermage has done for you. So we get to look at before and after photos and see exactly what the Thermage did, and also make sure that you're still okay with all your skin products as well. Something else I like to combine Thermage is some of our injectables. So whether it be neuromodulators like our Botox, Dysport, or Jeuveau, or even some fillers like our regular hyaluronic acid fillers or our HA fillers, or even some of our biostimulating type of fillers like Sculptra or Radius. It can be also done in the same day. The fillers, the HA fillers or the biostimulating type of fillers, and the Thermage. The Botox, it can also be done the same day, usually after the Thermage. We can also do Botox a few weeks before to see what that does for you, then do the Thermage, and then that same day we can do a little bit of fillers. Another way you can do it is you can wait the full 6 months, see exactly what Thermage did for you, and then decide if you still want to top it off with some fillers. Thermage is not going to make, some of these heavier folds that we have around our mouth, like our nasolabial fold or our marionette area, or if we do have a little bit more laxity, it's going to help a little bit with that. But usually fillers are still needed to really get more of that lifting effect. Still going to look very pretty, very natural. But also by doing Thermage before we do fillers, it can cut back on the amount of syringes that you may need in total. But if you're trying to get ready for like the holidays or something like that, it can also be done the same day as Thermage, and that way you're going to look nice and fresh for the holidays. And same thing for Botox or Dysport or Jeuveau. That's going to be more for those dynamic lines that we use a lot, especially in the forehead area. We can also use it around the mouth area and even in the neck area as well. So that's another great way of combining Thermage with our injectables. We also offer something called Sculptra or Radius, and that's those type of fillers are biostimulating type of fillers, where they're also going to help to enhance your own collagen production. So combine that with Thermage, which also does that. In the next few months, you're going to see some really good results with that. And Sculpture or Radius is really good for people who have significant volume loss. So I usually recommend Sculpture or Radius for patients who have very, very gaunt temples or very gaunt lower face. I think that's when some of those biostimulating fillers work really well for those patients. And so we can, again, do that in combination with Thermage to get even better results overall. So I actually have done Thermage myself. I did it back in April. So it's been 6 months, and my before and after photos do show some pretty good improvements actually. And it did take the photos for me to really appreciate that difference, but I definitely saw tightening in my upper neck area and in my jawline. So it actually looks like I've lost a little bit of weight, and just you can see more of this definition along my jawline. I've also done Sculpture in the past, and I've done a little bit of fillers, but I did want to see what the Thermage did by itself. So ever since April, since I did the Thermage, I haven't done any fillers, just because I really wanted to see exactly what the Thermage would do by itself. But probably the next few months, I'll probably do a little bit of Sculpture, which has quickly become one of my favorite treatments, because I have done that in the past and seen, again, some good improvements as far as lifting and filling in some of my volume loss that I have gotten over the years. So if you guys have any questions about that, give me a call or come in for a consultation, and we can go over some before and after photos. I'll show you guys my own photos and I can talk to you about my own experience, and that way we can decide if this is something that you are definitely interested in and if you are a good candidate for it as well.